Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video. Here, let me zoom you guys in if I can see it. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Yeah. I might be saying scratch the zooming in if I could see. Is that it? Zoom. There we go. Bang! All right, let's dial this in a little bit more. Oh, come on, no. Oh, I have to do it with this. All right, I'm so sorry. All right. Maybe I need to zoom out. All right, let's go to ×1. That's not bad. All right, so back again with another video. Yeah, let's talk speed run challenges, right? And those who are currently running one, right? So let's talk about one first off because it's about to end. Honestly, both of them are because of the time of year. So, Poor Boys has been running one for almost 2 months now. Actually, I think it is 2 months. It's like 2 months and a week. So, what's sitting on top of my Slash Ultimate is a grasshopper, right? The Tamiya grasshopper. So, I would have entered another run had I not figured out when I went to make my last video for, the speed run. The rear end is toast. Absolutely toast. Like, it'll spin if it has no load on it. So, something's going on in the rear end. I never ran it beyond, like, no, I think I ran it on 6S once, only to see what it would do. And I figure, hey, if I'm going to have a blowout, I'm going to have it on my bench and nowhere else. So it passed that, and I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go through 2S, 3S, 4S, and then jump to 6, and then see what kind of runs I'm going to get out of. Well, the rear end failed somewhere, so everything kind of works still, right? Like, I'm spinning the wheel and it, like, there's some sort of contact going on in the rear end. But yeah, this thing is broken, hence the reason I did not enter another run in the Poor Boys 2025 Speedrun Challenge. But this was a fun car to build. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I did a build video on it. I used the same electrics from my Speedrun Challenge the year prior. I will continue to do this probably until the day I die. I just got to figure out how to make better gears or find out somewhere to find better gears. Like, as far as I can tell, like, everything looks like it's the way it's supposed to. I mean, like, my mesh was spot on. That was my problem last year, but anyways, we'll put that aside. I have 2 different vehicles here to repair, to kind of move along with the video a little bit. But yeah, speedrun challenges, again, Poor Boys aside, Right Place is doing a speedrun challenge, and it's the run to 100. Like, him and one other guy are doing the thing and making some things happen. And yeah, I did a speedrun video of that car not too long after the grasshopper decided to give up the ghost with its rear end because there's something wrong with it. I have to open it up. I'm not going to do it today. I probably should, but I'm not ready for it. I got to think about it for a little bit. I'd rather fix these ones here and get them going. So this one just got some loose parts on it, and I got parts for this one, which is a new servo and servo saver, because it's plastic in this one, because I never bothered to change it because I figured I'd run it until it breaks, and that's what happened. So I might be able to add a couple other things to this one to make it just that much better, but I don't know if I want to or not. Like, I'd have to find my box of Slash parts, and like, I'm not kind of like interested in finding that right now. And yes, I need to replace one shock on this because it has slipped, and it's only the one, so I just need to get a pack of 2 so I have an extra for later. So that's the Slash Ultimate. It needs a little bit of TLC, but yeah, new servo, new servo saver. It shouldn't be too terribly bad. It all happens at about the same medium pace, and if you know what that reference is, please comment down below and be like, yeah, you're a funny guy there, Dan. And I have a lot of non-rock or non-diamond rocks on my bench. Alright, so we'll set the Slash aside a little bit here and see what I can do to get this to stay. Well, that was a bobby pin. That's fine. So why is this not attached? Okay, so I literally lost all 4 of my attachment bolts on the underside, which that's insane to have lost all of them at the same time. M2 and countersunk. Okay, let's see if I have those. M2 countersunk. Yeah, I do have those, but they're not steel. Well, at least, well, they're steel, but they're not the stainless. Let me look in the stainless compartment. Oh, sure, I can do that. And definitely, I am going to be putting some thread locker on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just stick those ones right there. Alright. Too easy. We're going to cut out my favorite lipstick right here. This Loctite 248. Best, it's absolutely the best lip balm ever. I mean, lipstick, something. All right, so I'm not putting it on my lips. That's all right. The smell is like that of which a woman would think of a mechanic. So yeah, if you're trying to smell like a mechanic, this is one of those things that would allow you to smell like a mechanic. 100%. No joke, you know. I mean, like, if you're trying to secure the ladies and saying you're a mechanic, yeah, this is your cologne, bro. Seriously. There went that one. I am really surprised that I lost all of these all at the same time. It's very rare that I lose a screw, and when I do, I replace it with the right thing and in the right way, typically. Unless I know I can get away with it, depending on what it is. I'm only using thread locker this time because obviously metal into plastic didn't work so hot the last time. So we're going to do the thread lock on this one because somebody else decided to not on the last one. Oh man, it came off. That's great. It feels so smooth when putting it in. You know, I put in so many different fasteners in my time, but yeah, using the brand name Threadlocker, you can tell. I mean, it's almost like using butter instead of like Crisco or something, you know, if I had to relate it to something food related. If y'all are the cooking sort, you might understand that, but other than that, like, I mean, literally it's high quality is really what I'm trying to say. It's like you can tell by the way it feels. It's that good. Yeah, I'm going a little overboard, but I'm not trying to play this game anytime soon. That's what I get for getting a used car. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a badass car, right? This is an 02 Losi 88, and I've had nothing but good runs out of it. It is absolutely a demon. I've had a few different sets of tires on it that have given it different attributes, but yeah, these semi-street, you know, yeah, they're definitely like on-road tires. Have been nothing but fun on the proverbial concrete, asphalt, tarmac, any of those. I mean, like, it's all great. Oh, that's it. Yeah, what a mess. I went a little overboard on one. It was enough to do it with another one. Okay, so I think that was the only problem with this one. We'll put the mechanic's lip balm away. Yeah, this should be 100% good. Sounds a little tight, but it really should be just fine. Oh, I understand why that's happening. So I have a bent drive shaft. Ooh, mama. That's really bent. Really, really, really bent. Yeah. It had a really bad crash. Man, that's so horrible. I mean, like, it's banana. Yeah, it's bad. It's bananaed. Is that the mice? Yeah, they are. I should probably try to take, I should probably remove it and then bend it, but I'm going to try to bend it in place. Yeah, it's super bent. I may not be able to do it. I may have to take it out and take it to the anvil to fix it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bent. I'm probably gonna have to do that, which means that's video. Unless I can use these pliers to make it work, which I don't think I can. It's that bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it out. There's no way around it. And all my stuff is out in the car right now because I've been working on another project that requires my impact. But I do have my other one here, which I can certainly use, and I've not been using much of any. Yeah, this is a great car. It runs very well. It's very fast. I have it geared well under any type of insane threshold. I think I got like a 16 or 17 tooth pinion, and the spurs probably in the neighborhood of like 40. Yeah, honestly, I didn't count. It's been a little bit since I've worked on this and had any issues. It's just kind of goes with the territory. Man, what a pain. Which is going to be easier? Probably that. Removing the motor mount. Yeah, it's less screws. Yeah, I try to work smarter, not harder. I'm not trying to like strain my brain. Is it just those ones? Nope, it's those ones too. Okay, it's all 4 of those on the M2.5. Yep, speed run challenges. Who else? So Right Place, I'm pretty sure I mentioned them already, but yeah, the car that I had, or rather the 2 cars that I've done for that speed run challenge, have done a lot better. Boy, is that banana enough? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Thankfully, it's something that I can, you know, just bend back into place. You know, a couple of pairs of pliers, a little bit of gentle strength application. And it should go back to straight. If I can't do it here, I'll go up to the anvil with a hammer. Oh, look at that! I broke it. Okay, well, that solves that. I order a new dog bone. Okay, moving on. That's an awesome thing to have happen on cam. I thought I had another pin for that. That's all right. I'll figure it out later. All right, moving on to the slash. Let's not try to break any other crap tonight. Okay. Give me just a sec to find a bag for all these little parts for the 88. That'll do. Oh, there went all my hardware. See, good times, good times. Noise and things. Rude. The grain pattern on the steel looks solid. It had its time. It's run. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, parts wear out, even drive shaft components. And that thing had a lot of driving on it. I suspected I would have something great. You know, I ran the piss out of that for I don't know how many months. You know? All right. Let's take a look at the Slash Ultimate and see what we got going on here. Well, that's full in there. That's not good. All right, I need to take it off from the top half, not the bottom. And y'all ever watch Rusty Screws RC? You should check him out. That guy got a brain for some mad scientist RC stuff. So yeah. If you haven't checked him out, please do. You will not be wasting your time. Yeah, I give a hearty plug to anybody that got something cool going on. So here's a plug for somebody I haven't seen in a bit, and that's 10th Scale Squad, right? I haven't seen them in a bit. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe I'm just not checking their page out enough. But they're somebody that I haven't seen or heard from in a minute. All right, I should be able to take the front end off now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Come on. One more. Yep, it's servo. It's the only one I didn't disconnect. It should have been the first one. That's it, right? Yeah, there it is. All right. So, this half is just fine. This half is the one that needs some extra love. All right. All right. So I got a green steering crank because that was what was cheap. Honestly, for this car, probably blue would have been better, or black, but it cost more. I mean, like, why? Why do I need to spend extra money because somebody else says so, or because a machine says so? No thanks. No, and no, and no, and no. Yeah, this is an absolutely wonderful RC to drive when everything is functioning the way I have intended. Because I built pretty much this thing after knowing what components are kind of, expendable, or rather they're durable, expendable, and Army guys will know what I'm talking about. Now I should be able to pull this out. Up there with the bearings, come on. There we go. Oh, no bearing. That's all right. Bearing came off there. Okay, so I need one bearing out of this one. And I will likely oil these bearings just because. Probably don't need to, but I'm going to anyways. Green. Yeah, fairly easy to assemble. This should improve the steering just a little bit. Not an insane amount, but a little bit. It'll be better than what it had before because I was having problems with that before. And I was using Traxxas parts. 100%. I used an upgraded servo. And I did not upgrade the servo rack. Oh, they gave me new bearings. Great. I will replace the bearings entirely instead of oiling them. Which I have a feeling I'm still going to oil because they're not coming off. Yeah, but this car has had a lot of time and it runs very, very well. I've not had much of an issue out of it, like, ever. You want to talk about a stable car? Get yourself a Slash that's 4-wheel drive and you'll be a happy, happy RC goer. Oh man, that's really on there. That's rude. Oh, just a little bit on the stuck side. And these are the Traxxas blue bearings, which I'm sure they're fine. Typically I only replace things if they need to be, but in this case I'm already this deep. I'm gonna do it. Better safe than sorry. And I'll give them a drop of oil too, just because. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's tight. It's so tight. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. 1/2 the middle, and the other half. Bearings can wait a sec. I need the bushings. Yeah, brass bushings. Appropriately sized. Well, so I thought. No, they're good. Did I put them in the wrong one? Ooh! Find it now. So this should be GPM parts. If it isn't that, it's Hobby Park. I forget who I ordered it from. I don't know. Pretty much all comes from the same spot, anyways. China. Oh, I need some good luck here. This is going to be a problem if I don't use it. It's already a problem and I'm not even using it. Alright. Yep. Wore out the plastic parts and now I'm not trying to play with no other parts than good parts. So from here on out, I'm going to try to use good parts that I think are of quality to repair my RC so that I'm not having to make so many repairs in the future. That just does not seem like it fits very well. Well, there's that half. There's the other half. And of course, I did the wrong thing on the wrong thing. That's alright. Not so late that I can't fix it. Simple mistake. Often enough, I have dyslexia when I'm putting stuff together because I can get confused on which is up and which is down real easily, even though I've done this for years. Yep, and I still drop parts. It's just kind of the lay of the land. Yep. And I tell you what, that Loctite is freaking foul. Like, if you want to smell like a mechanic, I mean, that's the shit to put on yourself. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube, you guys need to have some auto insert music for those that opt out not to have any music, you know, to help improve your experience with YouTube. Inserts music for those folks that don't do music embedded into their content. Alright, back to speedrun challenges again. So, right place. I ran my car and it broke. But it just about tipped 60 miles an hour. And I was very happy with that. 59 on 6S. So, and it had a lot more on 6S left, which means if I run it on 8, it'll probably break better than 100 miles an hour. I'm thinking about 130, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. No doubt about it. I'm not there yet. Okay. Bearings. Is that it? Like that? Like that. Yep, fun stuff. New aluminum parts. Yep, fun stuff. Love it, but it comes with a little bit of frustration, only due to the nature of the complexity of the project. Honestly, it's fun, it's relaxing, and if you really want to know something about me, I picked up this hobby to help cope and recover, grieve from 2 of my family members passing. And here it is, 2 years later. I use this as my therapy. And I try to make some of the funnest stuff I can. Not just for me. Part of my therapy is to share. Pure and simple, because that's pretty much what I was taught. It's like, you have to share. There is no other way. That's how I was raised. You share. You know? This is what sets you apart from others, is that you're able to share. And it's a different type of discipline that many do not observe this day and age. And if they do, they're sharing for a purpose rather than sharing just to share because somebody does not have any. I share because somebody doesn't have any or is not able to have any. Well, I am able to have some, so therefore I share. So, not to beat around the bush again, but yeah, I would really like to have some sort of music or something as background, because I'm kind of bland, I think, Not like 100%, but I'm bland enough. You guys are hearing me talk and watching me put an RC car together. We got a servo still to put in. There it is. All right. So this servo didn't exactly take a poo, but it might as well have. It is not doing the trick, and therefore I am doing Z replacement. Yeah, I got, I think I have 2 servos and like 1 battery I gotta take back into the hobby shop, and they will do the proverbial Traxxas switcheroo, which is to pay half for a new one, which is not a bad gig, honestly. Not a bad gig. You know, and you can do that once a month too, by the way, if you didn't know that. Once a month on electrics. And it's at half price, obviously, which is, it's not bad considering you have used electronics and you're getting new electronics for half price. So, I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, but it's kind of like, well, yeah, that's still expensive. All in stride, fellas. It depends on how much you run, and if you're a racer, I suppose that's far better of a deal. You know, especially if you're burning up parts all the time. You know, just from doing the thing, running your car. All right, that's not even sticking in there. Servo. Right, servo disconnect. Do I have to take it out in another funny way because Traxxas designed this in such a way that, no, you gotta do this too. Oh, man. Oh, that's what it is. It's I got a screw that's telling me to remove me. All right. So this servo seen its time. It works, but it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? This servo saver's probably just fine, but since I'm in here replacing the servo, I'm doing the rest of it too. 1, 2, and there's 2 more bearings kicking around here. That's 3. Servo. Lipstick. No, I'm missing one. It'll turn up. Let's see. Alright, well, a little bit of grease just to make that thing stay put. So I'm having to think about it. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm good there. A little bit of servo action here. And I will not connect up the horn until I turn it on. Which, do I have the remote here? I think it is in the other room. So I'm just going to reassemble this, and I'll do the thing at a later time when I'm going to go run it, for instance. Yeah, I tell you what, getting yourself a Slash Ultimate, you're not going to be unhappy with how it operates. Not at all. It's an absolutely wonderful car. It runs very well straight out of the box, and if you make modifications to it, your smile only gets bigger with the modifications that you do. So, yeah, more modifications may equal a bigger smile, but don't quote me on that. You got to test that one out for yourself. Right. Right, let me feed a little bit of that servo wire into the box, and that'll be that pretty much. So here's a thing for all y'all out there that may have not known, but yeah, there's challenge and with doing RC cars, and then there's being in competition with other RC drivers, or rather, you know, other contestants to whatever speedrun challenge is going on. So yeah, definitely some competition there. I don't know how healthy it is, but it's certainly competition, and it's healthy enough. Yeah, I heard some folks put some videos out, and yeah, they you know, made a point, and you know, in each of the different videos that I've watched, you know, it was not just one channel that I observed doing this, but yeah, so there's some sort of beef or drama or something going on with the RC world, and yeah, I'm thinking, like, this is stupid. Is it really that bad that somebody got to make a stupid video about, oh hell, I don't even want to put words to it, because I know how people can be. But yeah, there's some funny business going on in the RC community, you know, as far as the internet RC community goes. And I would say it's over on the West Coast, if anything. Or the West Coast? No, that's where I'm at. I'm meaning the Western environment, you know? The Americas, right? The Americas. Okay, let's put that back in there so I can retain this as Another assembly for another car to be built on another day. Which I am going to build a car, I think, tomorrow. Finally going to get around to building the carbon fiber slash. Yeah, I got a carbon fiber slash there, fellas, and I'm going to build it. I got all my parts in a box. And they are ready. Yep, ready to be built, ready to populate the RC world with another badass RC build. I'm not trying to waste y'all's time. I'm trying only to show you what I think is worthy of even putting on. You know, I'm finicky, you know. I don't just do anything. You want to know why you guys are getting to see this car I'm repairing? Because it's a worthy car. This is a badass car, you know. Don't waste my time. I'm not trying to waste yours. So, pretty much, yeah, I try to make just badass things because I figured that's what everyone wants to see is badass RC cars. Hey, you want me to throw another name out there that's making badass RC cars? Check out Kilowatt RC, man. If I can't give anybody props, I'm going to give him props. Man, that guy's got some mean machine. Alright, so you want to see a mean machine? See him. See him. You know? I can mention other well-known names, you know, Kevin Talbot, Phil Tomlin, you know. What else? Who else? You know, there's a lot of other RC names out there, but yeah, those are some of the big ones. You know, I'm a little guy. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just trying to make some cool shit because, yeah, that's just the time of my life right now. Yeah, I'm okay. I had to think about it for a second. Do I need to put that link on now, or can I wait just a minute? And I'm like, no, I can wait just a minute. All right. Yep, this is one of my favorite cars. I basically made my slash as best as I could, you know, my actual 4x4 stock slash. And I got to a point with it where it's like, okay, well, how much more ultimate is the ultimate slash than my slash? So I got one and I tested it on my own terms. This is not going in. Come on, Dad. Jeez Louise. Oh, that would be why. I have something in the way. Because it's bent to shit because I've run the piss out of this car. Yeah. Yep. Any of my slash cars, except for the ones that have not been run, I have had the piss run out of them because they are fun. Yep, they are very fun and it's easy to repair. Like, no joke. This kit that I have sitting here on my bench, that'll cover you for pretty much most RC cars. You know, it might be not be, you know, standard versus metric, but what you see there will cover you for most RC cars. It's what it is. You add yourself an electric drill. You couldn't ask for anything else. So what's in this is, you know, a pair of Knipex pliers that go from 86 to 125 millimeters. A standard wrench you're going to get with any RC car these days. I got 3 different hex heads and 4 sizes of hex bits and a Phillips. And then I should also have a set of Allen keys that go along with this, which are right here. I got a little baggie of them as supplement to reach. That's what I carry in conjunction with an electric drill of sorts, and that's how I work on my RC cars. So that's it. Really can't say much about my tools other than that. Okay. And now with, I think one more screw, that should be it. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have steering yet. Never fails. All right. So I can't really put the steering on until I turn it on, due to you know, the servo tripping out and whatnot when you first turn it on. Every time I turn on a car that has a new servo in it, it trips the fuck out, and then yeah, you got to adjust everything else again. So I'm going to attach it on one side and not the servo side, and then I'll turn it on later, and then I'll put the other screw in, and that'll be that. But yeah, a 6S / Ultimate. Yeah, you want to talk about a demon of a car? Yeah, this is it right here. No joke. Yeah, if I had to rate this against another like real car, I'd say, yeah, this is like a Dodge Demon. Yeah, it's not a fucking joke by any means. And I have it respectively geared too. I think I got a 16 or 17 tooth pinion, maybe an 18. Top I've ever used on this, I think it's like a 24 for this particular chassis. Other than that, that ain't the right screw. That's okay. Okay, so I am short one. No, I can use this right here. That's plenty long enough. And whenever I go to turn this thing on, it's going to be off, obviously. Yep, gotta love the ball nose bits, but they only have so much of a limit. Probably need a new set. This is my first set that I started with, and they're rather rounded over. They still work, but they're not made out of the right metal. They're soft. They're softer than I would prefer, but it is what it is. All right. Well, that's that car. Okay, so enough of that. That was bench talk and a little bit of speed run challenge talk. Yep, that one's good to go. Probably need a little bit of paint, but it's another video too. Red, white, and blue on my screwdrivers. Yep, gotta put that in there too. Alright, so and as I clean up, what else can I really talk to you guys about? So, upcoming projects? Sure. So, yeah. RC Builder Online, yeah, that's me. I build, I repair, I fix RC cars as best I can. You know, I still haven't figured out that high speed quality yet. You know, I'm still learning. You know, check me out. I've only been doing this for not even 2 years yet, or if I am, it's right at 2 years. So considering my RC knowledge comes from when I was about 5, I think I'm doing pretty good for only having 2 years in. So upcoming cars I'm going to build, or rather upcoming builds, I have my carbon fiber Green Slash build. I have my other carbon fiber Ogre X build that's coming, right? I know that's not much carbon fiber because it's all in pieces, but yeah, nice red aluminum bits. And that's my real holdup, is I gotta find something that'll match that red aluminum, or figure out how to swap it out for a different set of aluminum. But yeah, so I have those two builds that are likely gonna happen sooner than later. Yeah, other than that, I have many other builds I plan to do. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to RASA 2026. I would like to, but I have to have my cars acceptable to run at RASA. You know, they have to be able to be like 99% dialed before I even step on a plane. You know, basically they have to be ready to go, packaged up, nearly spot on perfect, and then I'm going to arrange for some batteries to show up for myself on the other end of my flight in the UK. So that's the plan. I hope to, be able to bug a handful of the UK RC community while I'm over there. Maybe meet them, greet them, whatever. So that's the plan. To have an empty bench, as you see before, with no cars that need repair on it, and only have fully working speed cars. I plan on taking 2. to the UK and doing a speed run there. Don't get me wrong, I can find somewhere closer and it'll cost me a whole lot less, but the idea of being able to even attempt a world speed record, kind of a cool thing. So yeah, but more on that as I make my way through my RC journey. So I'm not gonna give up, you know. I might get 2 years. I just barely started, and I tell you what, I think I've got a pretty good start. Just kind of like on the little bit of assistance I've had thus far, which I would love to have more. I really do. I love hearing what y'all have to think about what I'm doing, and if there's something that you guys want to see. I'm game for it. You guys just need to tell me that you want to see it. Sky's the limit, pretty much. You know, maybe not quite Kevin Talbot, sky's the limit, but I built some crazy shit too. So yeah, if you guys got an idea, shoot it my way. I'll see what I can pull off. Anyways, that's all I have for you now. Thanks for swinging in on this one, and we'll see you on the next one.